Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. My dog is barking and lunging at something I can't see. How did I get in this situation? I just got home from work and I'm exhausted. I flopped down on the couch and I'm just starting to relax when my dog Sandy starts to bark. And this isn't her normal woo woo. It's very aggressive sounding. I sigh and I drag myself off the couch. I open up the sliding glass door and see that Sandy's at the edge of the yard, barking down the narrow strip of the side yard. Immediately, I realize something's wrong. I try calling Sandy to me, but she's not listening. So I pad barefoot outside. And as I come to the edge of the house, I'm able to see down the side yard. There is a big brown bird bounding around, flapping its massive wings. Initially, I'm shocked. Then it slowly dawns on me that this bird cannot fly out of our yard. Sandy's so worked up that I almost have to pick her up and carry her inside the house. And she's a 60-pound German Shepherd mix, mind you. With lots of dragging and tugging, I finally get her inside. I catch my breath and I go back outside to take another look. The big brown bird is just sitting there, standing there in the corner of my side gate. I gather my wits and I decide to call someone for help. I Google animal control and I give them a call and I inform them I think I have a hawk in my yard. And they ask me several questions like, where do you live? What's your phone number? And are you sure it's not a pigeon? And I realize they must get all kinds of crazy callers, but really, most people can differentiate between a pigeon and a bird of prey. I answer their questions and I assure them this is not a pigeon. They decide that they can't help me and direct me to the SPCA. Finally, I'm able to get someone from the SPCA who's willing to come out and get the bird, but she said she'll be an hour before she can make it. She suggested if I have a box big enough to put it over the bird to keep it calm. As I hang up the phone with the SPCA, my husband arrives home, but he doesn't go in the front door like normal because it's trash day. He goes to the side gate to bring in the bins from the curb. When he opens the side gate, both he and the bird freak out and he comes rushing in the front door to tell me about it. And I say, I know, I have it under control. We have help coming soon. And he helps me find a box that's big enough, but he's concerned about me getting close enough to actually try to put it over the bird. I tell him I've observed it when the dog's not barking at it and when he's not opening the gate on it, it's actually relatively calm. It just stands in the corner. So I convince him. He lets me try to put the box over the bird. I talk to the bird like how I talk to my dog and cat. With the box in hand, I say, good bird, good birdie, you don't want to hurt me. And I creep closer and closer. And all the bird does is just turn its head back and forth, eyeing me, trying to figure me out. And as I say, good bird, I put the box over him. My husband can't believe it. He's like, I can't believe it let you do that. I was a little surprised too, but I think it was all my sweet talking. So we wait, and finally the SPCA rescuer arrives. We take her to our side yard and show her our bird box. She slowly lifts the box up, and with a murmured surprise, she says, it is a hawk. With one gloved hand, the glove goes all the way to her elbow. In one fell swoop, she reaches down, picks up the hawk, flips it on his back, and the bird just lets her do this. And she starts testing it all over, the wings, the body, trying to find what's wrong with it. I just couldn't believe the bird was completely, it's like it was playing dead. She couldn't find anything wrong with it. But she did tell us that this is actually a red-shouldered hawk and not a pigeon. She decides to put it in her carrier and takes it with her. So what happened to the bird? For some reason, SPCA wouldn't tell me what was actually wrong with it. But I'm happy to report that my feathered friend, the red-shouldered hawk, and not a pigeon, was released back in my neighborhood 2 weeks later. Madam Toastmaster,